Okay, so there's a topic here that I've been asked a lot of questions about recently, and that is, when do we know it's the right time to make a move, make a big decision, whether it's in life, in business. When do I need to make this step change? When do I need to accept the fact that this manager or leader who's leading me is not got my best interest at heart? When, if I've been in the business for a certain amount of time, at what point should I accept that this maybe isn't going to allow me to take the career path that I want to do? And that is something that a lot of people have experienced throughout their careers. And for me, one of the biggest triggers is keeping an eye out for the unhappy journeyman. And you do not want to become one of these unhappy journeymen. What I call an unhappy journeyman is someone's been in the business for 10, 15, 20 years, and for 10 of those years they've been in the same role. Now that's not, not everybody is unhappy in that position. You get some wonderful kind of people who, this is what I want to do. I love what I do, and I hone it and make it better and better and better. And I keep growing the people around me. But then there's a large portion of those people who have tried for certain roles, haven't achieved them, haven't got that what they wanted to get, and therefore are now in this box in their business. They feel frustrated, they feel downtrodden, and they wanted more for themselves, and you can see it in them. They oozes out of them. So when they're managing people underneath them, they don't want those to succeed, because they think, if I didn't achieve it, and I've got all these skill sets, this person isn't going to achieve it. They haven't earned the right to. I've been here 10 years, this person's been here 10 minutes. So even if this person's come up with great ideas, it's very entrepreneurial, and it can add so much value to the business, they will put them down. When this is what you've got to look out for. Look out for the unhappy journeyman, because if you allow yourself to get into this kind of relationship with a leader or manager, and it becomes the norm, you will start to change, and to exist in that relationship, you have to kind of almost mirror that person, otherwise, it isn't going to work. Then you change, it doesn't feel good for you in here, it's not what's right, and then you could do the same to others when you start leading others. So you've got to really, my advice is, look out for the unhappy journeyman. You can spot them. And if your path is going to only be with this person, you can see they've been there for 10 years, nothing's going to happen there, then what I would say is that's a trigger for you. See that as a gift. It can feel toxic at the time, it can feel really painful at the time, but see that as a gift. The unhappy journeyman, they stand out like a sore thumb. You can see it. So keep an eye out. If you've got that there, that's time to make a decision whether you decide to make a change within that business to a different role, put your hand up for something different, or get out of that business if it's not the right culture for you, because that leader isn't leading, he's managing. And also he's keeping you in a box. So yeah, for me, the unhappy journeyman is a key trigger to tell you to make a decision quickly, and don't make the same mistake that they did, and follow that path, because that path is not good for the soul, and it definitely isn't good for the business. It's not good for what your career and what you want to achieve. So please, that would be my advice to you. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, if you're interested in any of the services that we provide, please feel free to reach out via our website. We'd only be too happy to help.